Convicted killer Derek Chauvin could face a longer sentence for the murder of George Floyd. The judge ruled the former Minneapolis police officer treated Floyd with particular cruelty. Here to talk about the decision and the sentencing ramifications is our legal expert, Candace Kelley. Candace, good morning to you. You know, everybody, the world, we all saw the video. It was cruel. It was inhumane. But in legal terms, Candace, what is the benchmark for particular cruelty?
Well, in this particular situation, as the judge has ruled, that particular cruelty was met because of the fact that George Floyd was on his front in the prone position for an extended period of time, 6 to 9 minutes, calling out for his mother, calling out for his life, and there was no help that was given. So in this case, and it goes on a case-by-case basis, the judge can decide what is particularly cruel. And in this case, he found this to be the situation. In fact, the fact that he was calling for his life and the fact that he died by asphyxiation by the police officer. So he felt that that qualified and checked this box.
Mm-hmm. So Candace, Chauvin convicted, we know that, on all charges: murder, the second degree, murder in the third degree, and second degree manslaughter. Walk us through again the max sentences for each in light of the judge's ruling.
Absolutely. So even though he was convicted of all three charges, they will look at the top charge and that top sentence, which is an average, according to the sentencing guidelines, of 12 and a half years, but it can go up to 40 years. And that's why this 6-page ruling by the judge is so important, because with these aggravating factors, we're now going away from 12 and a half years. We're now looking at potentially 40 years. Now, will that happen? A lot of people say we're looking at perhaps 30 years. But listen, this is an unprecedented case. And when you look at these aggravating factors, you only have to check off one box, whether there was presence of children or particular cruelty or an abuse of power. Well, this was a former officer that checked almost all of the boxes. So we don't know what to expect from Judge Cahill. And we will see on June 25th, which is the date of Chauvin's sentencing.
So, Candace, obviously the state of Minneapolis has, its sentencing guidelines when it comes to these different charges like we saw in Chauvin. But how about the aggravating guidelines? Is there a certain amount of time that a defendant can get for those, or is it up to the judge?
Up to the judge. So much discretion here. We certainly know it's going to be more than 12 and a half years. And I think what's interesting is that even though a lot of the thresholds were met, they did not find that George Floyd was particularly vulnerable. And this is because of the fact that he was restrained and that he was on drugs. So while there were a lot of boxes that were checked, that one in particular, the prosecutors didn't make their case.
For people who think the federal charges, Candace, are like double jeopardy, remind people these are completely separate.
Right.
Chauvin and the other three officers. Could Chauvin sentence federally, if convicted, run concurrent, or could it extend what he gets in the state charge?
That's an excellent question, Sharon. And as you said, these are two different charges. We've got the federal level and we've got the state level. On the state level, we just discussed that. It could go up to 40 years. But when we look at the federal level, we're talking about life sentence and then punishable up to by the death penalty. Now, this hasn't happened before. In fact, if you go back to Rodney King, there were a couple of officers that were convicted for violation of civil rights. They got 30 months apiece. So we don't know what will happen in this case, though, because as we all know, we haven't been here before. As a country, as a world, we have not been here before. So I can't say what's expected, but we certainly know that what he could get all the way up to the death penalty is certainly more than what is expected on the state level.
Yeah, and before we let you go, Candace, that's important, right? Because if not this case, and I guess what I'm getting at is, can it set precedents for other matters? Because if he doesn't get enough in, I guess, legally speaking, but also in people's minds for this act, then for other acts that are bad that come after, wouldn't that set a precedent?
Oh, absolutely. It sets a precedent not only for just anybody that comes after him, but for himself, right? Because he's got other charges that are going to be coming. So this is a major precedent case that everyone is going to be following. not just in this state, not just on the federal level, but just across the country. Every police municipality is paying attention to see where their police officers can potentially go, because we've got so many cases that look just like this one, unfortunately.
All right, Candace, always appreciate your insight, because, you know, like you said, the world is watching. We want to know what's going to happen to this officer and the three behind him.